Hello, and today we're going to look at how to add a new Sonos component into our system. So we've already got this Play 3 set up and working, and what I've got here is a brand new Play 1 in the box, completely as you would buy it from us, and I'm going to tell you how to install it at your home. So, first of all, obviously, best to get it out of the box. Comes with a few instructions, but Sonos is really simple to set up. You'll see all the information that you need and diagrams on the Sonos app, and it guides you through how to set it up as well. So you don't really need to worry about the instructions, leave those to one side. And here we have, very nicely wrapped up, your new Play 1 speaker. So if we just undo these, brand new Play 1. Got a power cable here, which we're obviously going to need to get it plugged in. And there's also an Ethernet lead, but most of the time you're going to be setting your Sonos speaker up on a wireless network, so you don't really need these. Put them in a drawer somewhere, save them for when you do need them. So I'll just get this wrapping off here. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Get this out of the way. So at the base of the Play 1 is where the power goes in. On the Play 3 the power's at the back, and it's the same with the Play 5 as well. But the Play 1, so that it sits nice and neat on a table surface, has got a special right angled power lead which you push in there so it sits nice and neat and flat, doesn't wobble around or anything. Plug into plug socket, and we've got a white light appearing on the top of our Sonos speaker. From now we move to the app. So you've got your Sonos app loaded up on your tablet, phone, laptop. You can use anything to add a new speaker into the system. We usually recommend trying to use something with a bit of a bigger screen, like an iPad or any tablet or your laptop, just because it's a little bit easier to see all the options when you are adding a new speaker. So here we're going to be using the iPad. At the moment we're on our Sonos favourite section. If we go down to the bottom, there's the option for settings. So if I select settings, right at the top, add a player or sub. So if I select add a player, it tells me to connect it to the power, as we've already done. So we click next. And then it starts to give you the indication of what the lights mean. So when I first plugged it in, there was a white light on top, but after a few seconds it starts to flash green, which means it's ready to be added into your system. So as it's saying there, wait till you've got your green light flashing, which we now do, and we press next again. So the Sonos system is now searching for the speaker, and it's found it straight away. It's recognised that it's a Player 1 as well, so set up this player. So you can see with the pictures that are on the top of the app there, it's giving you indications to which buttons you need to press to add it into your system. If we have a look at the top of the speaker, we've got three buttons. We've got power, volume down, volume up, and play pause. So as the app is telling us, it's the play pause and the volume up button that we need to be focusing on, and we need to press both of these two buttons at the same time. So if we press these two together, a little boom boom to tell us that it's realised we're trying to connect it to the network. It does just take a few seconds for it to realise what it is, where it is, and for it to wirelessly connect. So as it says there, we are now connecting. You can edit this bit out.
Yeah, don't. That's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, we're back ready. And there we are, added a Play 1 to the system. So, next again. Where are we setting up this Play 1? It's going to be in a new room. We're not trying to link it to any other surround sound system as of yet, so we select new room. Comes up with an option, several options for your room, bedroom, family room, etc. Just select any one of these for now. At the end we can go back and type in whichever room you want. You can personalise it, so it can be Fred's room or Tiffany's room, anything you like, but for now it's just giving us set examples. So I'm just going to select guest room, say it doesn't matter which one for now, press next, and it's completed. Added a Player 1. Player 1 will now be used in the guest room. Gives you the option of adding another one if you want to at this particular time. So if you bought 2 or 3, you can just run through them all together and get them all added in. But for now, we're just doing the one, so we click Not Now. Chances are, when you've installed a new Sonos product, because it's probably been on the shelf for a month or 2, it will just need its software updating. So if we click Next, it'll start to go into the Sonos software update procedure. This just makes sure that your Sonos component is completely up to date and as up to date as any other product in your network. So we just wait for this update to be completed, which does time depends on your Wi-Fi connection and how strong your internet signal is. Ours isn't too bad, so this should be over in a couple of seconds. Just trying to keep really still so it's easy for editing.
Oh no, it's fine, I can just chop it.
Yeah.
Bargain hand. It's all big, these lovely stuff,
It was in the news the other day, they broke some record with something that they found, like and bought for 20 quid, and it sold for like pretty much $1 million in auction. It was like a really old antique thing.
It makes you want to go rummage with the junkyard.
Yeah. Okay.
We just spend like Ethernet cables and VGA cables, my dad.
And there we are, update complete. So all our Sonos components are just as updated as each other, even the brand new one that's just come from the box. Skip a couple of those settings, and we are set up complete. So if we could press done, and we click in our room options, we have now got guest room, which is our new Player One speaker. So like with any of the other Sonos components, I can straight away now put any music in the world through it, internet radio, streaming services, any music that's on your device as well. So as soon as that's connected into the internet,
did you know you could listen to
we've got Absolute Rock playing again. If we just go back to the settings, like I've mentioned before, we've set it up at the moment as guest room from one of the options that was available to us. If you want to personalise that, select guest room, room name, and now we have the option of creating a personalised name with the keyboard that's come up. So if I delete all this, I can put my name in. So Sam's room. Done and done. So now it's coming up a bit more personalised. So as your Sonos network grows around your home, you have different speakers in different rooms, you can create a more personalised name so it's easier for you to find which speaker you want to be controlling at that time. And that's our new Sonos component added, being controlled, streaming with everything else in our network, finished. Okay, so this is how we control our Sonos network. First of all, we select which speaker or which room we want to be controlling the music in. So here I can select the Play 1, which is the smaller of the speakers, and then start searching for music. Down here on the left hand side we've got our music options. So we can select from our favourites, which we can pre-assign. So we've got here Absolute Rock, Radio 2, Radio 5. You can put any radio station or any track of music into your favourites, so it's easy for you to find in the future. If we go into one of the streaming services here, so we've got Deezer and we've got Napster, we can browse from thousands of different genres, different artists, different albums, different tracks. We can search for something specifically up here. So if we wanted to search for an artist such as Queen, we type it in, and then all of Queen's songs and their top tracks will come up there for you. If we select all tracks, it comes up with a few different options here for you. Play Now will play all of Queen's top tracks in order straight away. We can add them to a queue to start building our own personalised playlist, or if we wanted to, we could add them to the Sonos favourites, which brings them up here so they're easier to find next time. We can also select individual tracks, which come up with the same options as we had before: play now, play next, add into queues. These are more for building playlists, but if you want to just put some music on straight away, play now. So once I've pressed play now, takes us back to the Play 1 options. So here we have Queen, volume control there. And bring the volume back down. We've added this track to our queue, so we've got all our other tracks there as well. We can save this as our playlist with all the other tracks that we added earlier on. We can clear it and start again, or we could edit it to move them around, delete some tracks, and create it the way that we want it to be played. If we press pause, we can then go and start putting music on in a different room. So at the moment we're on the Play 1, but if we go over to the Play 3, at the moment we've just got one song on here, Fight Song. We can press play here, and again take the volume up,
like a small boat,
and the volume back down. So at the moment we've got music playing in the Play 1 area, which is Queen, and we've got Fight Song playing on the Play 3, which is in a different area. What's special about Sonos is how you can link speakers together so that they're playing the exact same song throughout your entire house. So if I wanted to link Fight Song, which is currently on the Play 3, to the Play 1 speaker, quickly just press Group, bring the Play 1 into the mix, and press Done. These two boxes now link together, so on the Play 1 and the Play 3, we've got the same song playing. If I tap the volume, we can see that we've got different controls for volume in the Play 3 area and the Play 1 area. So we have individual volume control to turn it up in different parts of the house, or we've got a group volume to bring them both up and both down together at the same time. We can add every one of our Sonos speakers into the same mix. If I press group again, as you can see here, whichever area you want to be part of that same song, tick to select, and tick if you change your mind. If we go back to the Sonos options, we can start creating different playlists by searching for different tracks, and we've got completely seamless music control throughout every area of our house. And that's how you control your Sonos.